Coming to you from his garage, Brock is here introducing another episode of This Week in Custom. This is going to be episode 4. Last week we had a fan vote in the top 5, and Christina Conan, wow wow wee wees, look at this beautiful dark phoenix, and she's got another doozy this week. Oh my gosh, that girl produces amazing stuff. But that being said, it's going to be a longer episode because I got a ton of customs, so stay tuned till the very end. Let's go. All right, here we go, episode 4. If you are new, I go to Instagram and I showcase talented artists from all over the world in this show called This Week in Customs. If you're a customizer and want your custom action figure to get showcased on the show, use the hashtag This Week in Customs, just like Saturn's Core did right here with this pretty nice looking, I almost called him Darkseid. That's obviously Thanos. He's got a couple of multiple heads. And I really appreciate the fact that he's showing us the figures that he is using, or the figure that he is using. So you can see he's done quite a bit of sculpting on there. Really nice job on those helmets, and those paints were crispy. Bomb Star Outcast. Now this is I know this is a commission piece. I'm not familiar with this character, but I've seen a couple customizers do this. Love how that looks, man. Great job on the wings. He used a heat gun, twisted up the plastic, making sure that it did not crack. Love this custom action figure. Where Darkseid Superman? Have no idea. Never seen it. Never read any comics. I don't know if it's a thing, but it's pretty cool. Got Malik coming in with the Spawn. He's got some soft goods. Really nice job on the overall Spawn look. He didn't go with the big boot. You know, that's a customary. That's the classical one. He's gone with, I guess, a modernized version. Can we say that? But very nice lines. Look how just perfect those lines are. It looks like he used some tape. If he freehanded that, I'd be super impressed. But he's got some soft goods, makes that cape articulated, and it's a great looking custom action figure. It's vintage Kingdom Come Billy Baston in a suit, and as you can see him there from the source material, it is money. That head is the perfect head. It even has the cleft chin. Wow, nicely done, man. All right, One Oak Customs. I featured him last week. I think he what was that thing called? The yellow thing. You know, oh, you guys know what I'm talking about. What is it? Craig Warwick made one too. He was inspired by it. The Horde. No, what is it called? But anyways, let's talk about this spot. Really nice work on that. Very clean contrast between the black spots. And I definitely dig the accessories. All right, Shinigami Customs with a wrestling action figure right here. Really neat. I like this video too. Look at that. He's going to take, what is that? Is that going to be a RKO? It looks like it's going to be an RKO or a stunner of some sort. It's probably an RKO. I'm going to go with that. And here, as soon as this thing loads, oh, there we go. Here we can take a full look of the custom action figure. I'm not sure what Storm Collectibles base he used. I'm sure it's there somewhere. And this custom is called the King of Dinosaurs. And I think I had one more thing. Oh, no, I didn't. But moving on to Left Hook Customs. That was a terrible transition, guys, but stay with me. He's got an Earthworm Jim right here, even with his accessory. This is a very well done piece. I don't know, did you sculpt those heads? I know he does have some experience sculpting. He did that big, huge whale. Of course, I'm not going to remember the name, but I did feature on the show. Just go back several episodes and you'll see it. Yeah, that Earthworm Jim looks fantastic, and I dig it. Good work on sculpting. Bride Weevil right here with a really neat looking Batman. I don't know the base. I don't collect Mesco, but this is what I'm talking about. Really well done. I don't know if it's just the paint job that he did or if he's mixed parts. Whatever you did, it looks awesome. And I know for a fact that they haven't released one like this, because I would have been tempted at buying that. That is a really nice looking piece. One more shot right there. Yeah, just I love it, man. Great job. Hey, what's up, folks? Brock here again with a public service announcement that needs to be said. I don't like drama. I have enough drama in my life. I have women women that I live with. There's many of them, and if you have drama, don't bring it to me. Don't look like Jerry Springer. Do I look like Oprah? Dr. Phil? No, I'm Brock. Listen, This Week in Customs is supposed to be for fun. It's a fun thing, guys. I know I'm the one that's picking the customs, and sometimes you get boo-boo face because yours doesn't make it. Or if you don't like it, move on. Hey, just don't bring it to me. I'm done with it. Please, stop. Ah! Okay, can we get back to the show now? Let's go. All right, moving on, and boy, telling you about doing it better. That is amazing. That is an amazing work. This is somebody, I think Demonic Poo Creations posted this guy, and I'm not familiar with this customizer at all. He works with the miniatures, and look at the detail work on those tattoos. That is legit skill. This is probably one of the best paint jobs I've ever seen on a custom action figure, and you can see he's building it up, and I'm going to show you that he did all this work himself. That's where he started from. Look at that, man. That is just looking amazing. And this is where it's coming out. I don't know if that's going to be a full body thing. I don't know, but look at the paint job. It is probably one of the best paint jobs I've ever seen. Probably the best paint job I've ever seen on a figure. Moving on to Ugin Customs. This is going to be his first original character that he's created, and I wanted to showcase it right here. It's pretty cool. He doesn't give much of a history on it. He's obviously a Spanish customizer. I'm not sure where he is from in the Spanish-speaking world, but that's what he says. Personaje original, Silver Shadow, and looks pretty neat. I like the character design on it. Comics Collectible UK. I'm sold. I love this idea. He was going to turn it into a Punisher van. I think that's what he said. And I love the fact that instead he went with the AIM Scientist truck. I dig it. Oh, yeah, man. Such a smart idea. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do an AIM vehicle, and I've seen quite a few. That's where he began, and definitely pretty neat. It makes me want to have it in my collection. All right, moving on to Mary Jane Watson. Here, I think she has what's her name in this storyline? I know he wrote it down here, and I remember, where is it? Come on, help me. Spinneret, there it is. Jacob Stoy's Spinneret, nice work on her. There's the source material, so you can see where he is getting that idea from, and definitely nails the look of the character. Really well done. Great photography. Did a great job on that, and this is his I guess his Spider-Man shelf that he's building. It's from Earth 18119. How about them apples? Learn something new every day. I won't be able to repeat that to you though. Dead Hood Customs. He's doing his version of King Liu Kang right here, and he's using the recently released figure, and he's just geared him up, and it looks pretty awesome. Art of design with who is? Oh, from Wildcats. Is this a Jim Lee creation? There you go. You can see her profile shot right there. Pretty cool figure. And I think I remember reading this comic book way back in the day. Yeah, that's right, guys. Brock is an old man. Spud One Trooper continues with his Star Wars designs. This is really cool looking piece. I like all these robotic designs, this mishmash of parts. I like the wires, and that is a cool looking action figure. That's why I featured it. Inhaled Farts is becoming a kit bash master. He's got a good eye for putting I'm not from Boston. He has a good eye from putting parts together, and here he's created his own Sandman. Obviously, he's using some of the Build-A-Figure parts right there, and dude, I think it works, and that's a big, huge Sandman, and he has been penciled like that in the comics, depending on who the artist is. Face Customs, super crispy work as usual. Let's give this a turn around right here. Paints are always on the money. He has definitely worked out a way how to be so clean with his paints. A few customizers are able to do that. Here's another shot so you can see it under like more natural light. And as you can see right there, the paints are also just so well done. Let me see if there's anything else I can say and point out. Stu, you are a master craftsman for sure. Legends collector with his Fantastic Four collective here. And I think he did, yeah, these little dudes down here, Franklin and Valeria. And I'm wondering did you just shorten some figures or did you use a different line of toys? It looks like they could be 3 3/4 figures, or they could be, what's that game that people play? Fortnite. Could be some Fortnite figures under there. Whatever they are. Oh, I like that one too. That's a little X-23, I think. But yeah, dude, digging the team, and that. Oh, there you go. It looks like he's mixed a bunch of different parts and he's shortened them up. Nice. You guys see that right there? That's thinking outside the box, people. Brock approves. All right, moving to DM Wall Things, DM All Things, DMW All Things Marvel. I know it's going to get there. He is displaying a family portrait. He's got a little baby Thanos on there. He's got Thanos Punisher. And obviously, if you guys know, if you've been reading that is actually Frank right there as Ghost Rider. I haven't read that storyline, but I think that's a great idea. DTG figures with a Star Wars designed figure. Here we're going to get a video so you can kind of see he's using soft goods. You see this guy, maybe, is he a bounty hunter? What is this guy going to be? He does take nice pictures, so you guys can see they're all clear. You can see it very clearly. All right, moving on to Web Slinger Customs. This is going to be some sort of Ghost Rider. It's going to be his first custom using NECA figures, and it did turn out pretty well. I think that's a cool kit bash. A really cool looking head for that, and that's a good Terminator use for that Ghost Rider head. Draw Customs with that Superman that we saw a while back. We saw the work in progress. He's finally finished it, and it's pretty nice looking right there. It's a beefy Superman. Like that emblem. Did you borrow that emblem from the newest release? I think that's the only thing I really liked about that figure. But cool looking Marvel Legend custom right there. Tomcat Customs. He's got, yeah, he's given this LED. I'm not sure if he's done all the sounds and the LEDs himself. I'm actually not sure what he did, but it just looks awesome. And I like LEDs. I gotta get into that. Yeah, and holy cow. By the way, this already sold, so if you guys wanted it, it didn't last too long. I knew when she was working on it, Christina showed her work in progress shots. I knew it was going to be a dynamite custom, and it is. Wow, that's just such a cool looking spiral. And she's worked out a way to use that Molotov stuff to perfection. And I guess I got to hit you up and see how you've finished that. You may be using Alclad. I think that's what I've heard people use with some success. But man, what an awesome looking custom. Marvel Legends ladies with a Storm custom, very well done. This is like a thicker looking Aurora right here. And yeah, I'm not sure what body he's using, but I definitely like that. He's obviously done the sculpting himself, done the hair himself, and it looks great. And actually, I know that you usually showcase other customizers' work, but I couldn't find if you did it yourself or if someone else did it. If you can let us know one way or the other in the comments. By the way, comment on this all you want, guys. Let me know what you think. And if I don't pick your favorite one for the top 5, and this is going to be a hard one because we got a lot of amazing customs, let me know in the comments. And if 10 of you say the same custom, I will put it in for a vote later on in the season. Moving on to Thing Ernie Makes. This is going to be Vesemir, and I'm not really familiar with that character yet. I'm not sure if he came out in the first season or not. I did watch it. It was a good show. Dig it. And that looks like Anthony Hopkins right there, that head, or the face. Is he going to be on the show? I can't imagine because he's kind of old now. But he definitely looks like a Witcher character just by the clothing. It looks like he does some sort of magic. Is he going to be like the Witcher himself? I forget what type of being he is. I haven't become that great of a fan of the show, but I definitely did like that season. Good, cool looking custom. Ibrahim M. Art with a Morpheus NECA. He also has a Neo. Go check out his page. I think the soft goods work well on that figure. I think that's from the Joker. Spud One Trooper, another one. I like this guy's design too. And you see what I'm talking about? He just added some wire, makes it look realistic. And I don't even know what that is. I can see where he got that head from. That was that thing that peg-wormed all last year or the year before. Dead Hood Customs with Punchline right here. And this character reminded me of Marionette, the DC character Marionette. And I really, really liked that series. And I'm trying to think, did I finish that? I may need to go. But this is a really nice looking custom. Really, really like the face work on this figure. I'm going to let it go one more time. I guess it's Joker's new partner. Is this a thing? Is that a real character, dude? I don't even know about it, but that looks awesome. El Huevo Customs with an ice baby. This is going to be like the Breaking Bad ice. Blue ice. Dig it. Dig it. Here's a Hood custom. If you guys don't know who he is, you haven't read some Avengers book. He did come out. Interesting character. And there you're going to see what he did right there. All right. Moving on to the next one right here. Onyx Gridlock with a mix mash of Hulks. That's a first, I think that's an older Toy Biz Hulk head. It was the standard Hulk that everybody liked. And he's obviously done it with one of the newer Hulks, actually, like from 2014 or 2015, that body. And he's repainted the shorts, and I think it looks cool, man. Good job. Lewin Aiden's custom for with an oldie but a goodie. This was a custom that he did a while back. And yeah, King of the Conqueror looking fantastic. Reaching the end of the show now with Double Thwip Customs. This was actually before he was working. He talks about it in here. He was about to release this, or a customizer, or a commission piece. And yeah, man, great job on the webbing. Nice. Looks good. Let me show off. But you can get it, and you can get it at Nate's Toys and Collectibles, that one that Hasbro released. He's a buddy of mine. Go check him out. I think I'll put his link somewhere on here if you're interested in getting the new Venom that came out. Good job, Josh. Thank you for sharing. Hottest Fuzz Customs. Now it's really close to the end. I think this may be the second to last custom I will be featuring. He's got, this is an older custom, but he revamped it. And I believe, is this? Yeah. He's selling this one. So if you're interested in a Batman Beyond, this looks better than anything DC has released. So go get it if you want it, if it's still available. And finally, the MCU shelf right here. Oh yeah. What's that little thing called? And I'm not sure if, did you do these yourself? I can't remember who was producing it. But that shelf is looking fire. I want to see where you're hanging that Pegasus from, dude. That looks awesome. All right, that is the end of the show. Let's get to the top 5 right now. All right, here we go for your fan vote. The first one up is going to be Left Hook Custom Figs Earthworm Jim. The second one is going to be Jacob's Toys Spinneret. Oh, that's a mouthful. Number 3 is going to be Inhaled Farts Sandman. Number 4 is going to be Punchline by Dead Hood Customs. And number 5 is going to be Thanos by Saturn's Core. Again, if you guys don't like my top 5, don't cry about it. Players, just put a name in the comments, for crying out loud. And if there's 10 of you that choose different ones, I will include them in a fan vote later on in the season. Once again, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you on the next one. Brock is out.